Hi everyone, happy Sunday. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen that I kind of went nuts over this picture of Angelina Jolie, and disclaimer here, I'm not even pretending that I look anything like her. I do realize I don't. Maybe our coloring is similar, but that's where the likeness ends. However, I don't know, I'm not very tech savvy, but let me just show you. So there she is, and it's a very natural look, and not a lot of bronzer, not a lot of shimmer, very matte eyes, no water lining. And I thought, this might be a nice change for me to get out of my comfort zone and into your comfort zone, because I know a lot of my subscribers prefer natural looks, even though it's not always my thing. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to use the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Primer. I got this as a gift or something a while back, and I'm kind of playing with it. I'm very loyal to Hourglass, but this is nice. So as you can see, I put it on my eyes too because I'm feeling a little lazy and I didn't want to get out an eye primer. So that was Too Faced. And then I had bought kind of a bunch of drugstore foundations, and I thought, why not play with them while I'm talking to you? So I'm going to start today with, and I have no idea if this is a great color match, it might be heinous, but this is the Revlon Nearly Naked Makeup in Vanilla 120. Looks like this. I have not used this. It's kind of a not so great package, but all right, let's shake this up. Oh, and the other thing I'm going to start with is this is the Dior Lip Maximizer. I figure gotta have some lip plumping action going on today. Okay, so I'm gonna just start with that before I do my lipstick. So I'm gonna just pour a blob of this on my mirror like always. I have no idea what I'm doing with this foundation, so it's gonna be interesting to see how it covers and how it applies. So I have like about a dime size amount, and this is the F84 from Sigma. All right, it seems to be a potentially good match. Ironically, when this first was released, I looked at it and I thought, oh gosh, those are too dark for me, but maybe not. I'm not really sure what to expect with this foundation. I don't have any expectations, let me put it that way. But it seems like, where's my mirror? It seems as though the coverage is pretty light. That's okay, I guess, but I'm having a decent skin day. But if I weren't, I might like more coverage. Okay. A lot of the products I'm using today are drugstore. Not all, but a lot. Okay. So given that the coverage of this isn't fantastic, it's decent, I'm going to definitely touch up with some concealer. This is the Boots number 7. I believe it's discontinued. I do have kind of a love affair with this product. It's fantastic. So I'm just going to apply it to the back of my hand and then dab the concealer where I feel I need more coverage. This is setting into kind of a dewy finish, so I'm not real sure what I think of that. Okay, so I'm going to take the brush again and just buff that in. Another drugstore product I've been enjoying a lot is the Garnier Skin Renew Dark Circle Roller. I feel like with this, I don't necessarily need more concealer under the eyes. That's good. All right. All right. So the coverage of this is interesting. I'm not really sure what I think yet, but I'll let you know. I'm going to set this with, this is the Smashbox Photo Set Finishing Powder. I love this. I've really been enjoying it. It's really natural, and it lets your skin show through. It's just a basic setting powder. Okay, So that's where we are so far. And I'm going to do a teeny bit of contouring with Nude on Board from MAC. This is a MAC 109 brush. So I'm just going to contour right where the cheekbones are, basically. Maybe a little bit up here. But I don't really want a bronzer effect, so just kind of contour. And then I pulled out a really pale blush that I kind of always forget I have. I did accidentally dump my blush drawer yesterday on the floor, so luckily nothing broke. This is MAC Launch Away. This was from the collection last year. It's a very, very, very pale pink. And it's really pretty, and I just kind of always forget about it, but in this picture, that was my inspiration today, she has extremely pale cheeks. This actually, I feel like it shows up more on the skin than it does in the pan, you know. But I like it a lot. So that's those items, and that's pretty much where I'm going to end it on the face. Maybe I'm going to just take a teeny bit of the Dior Amber Diamond and just right there, cheekbones, and right there, the Cupid's bow. Okay, this eye look is so simple and yet so pretty and understated. So what I'm going to use today is, I believe, fairly readily available. This is the Sonia Kashuk palette. My friend Michelle sent this to me, and I'm very grateful. I've been using it a lot. There's some big dips in these pans. It is really, really good. So I'm going to start with, I'll grab some brushes. I am going to start with, on the lids, I'm going to start with this tan right here. It's kind of a light tan on the lids. And this is the e.l.f. brush, by the way. But you could use, you know, whatever, 239 or whatever. This is a nice brush, especially for $1. This is a little warmer than I sometimes would go for, but that's okay. Let me kind of zoom in for you. All right. So I'm going to take the same brush. I'm just going to wipe it off on my rag and take the color in the center on top there, the one with the big dip, and I'm going to put that in the center of my lid. Just like that. Just to kind of give some dimension. Next I'm going to take, oh, this is funny. This got mangled in my kit. This is one of the Real Techniques brushes, so be careful with them. I'm still using it. I'm not going to throw it away. There's nothing wrong with it. And I'm going to take this kind of cooler toned, deeper brown tan color into the crease. This is maybe my favorite crease brush in general. I have a bunch of them, but I love it. This whole palette, by the way, I guess I didn't say this, it is matte. I'm going to take a clean E25 from Sigma and just kind of blend that better. And then I'm going to take the same brush and the light cream color and use that as a brow bone highlighter. And an inner corner highlight. Wow, that was sloppy of me the way I just did that. So one of the things I noticed with Angelina Jolie's makeup, and she is my all-time favorite inspiration, she always has shadow under the eyes, always. And I think that's part of why she has that very wide open eye look. So what I'm going to do to achieve that, basically, is I'm going to take this same taupey color here and take that under the lower lash line. And then I'm going to wipe this same brush off and take the light color again and just kind of go like that. Yes, it's sloppy, and then I'm going to blend it. So just kind of brightening effect there. Lastly, I'm going to, I keep looking at the picture. I'm going to take a slightly darker brown in the palette, I'm thinking this one, and a pencil brush. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this and subtly accent the outer V. It's funny for me, I guess like I always gravitate toward color, maybe a little shimmer. So a look like this is actually a little more intimidating to me than what I normally would do. But that's why it's fun, right? So this is Urban Decay Demolition Pencil. It's a dark brown. I rarely use it. We're just going to take it just right there in the lower lash line. So upper lash line and a little bit in the lower lash line. Okay, and then I'm going to take another clean brush, a tiny crease brush, and smudge it out some. Okay. Then I'm going to do my brows real quick. The brows in this picture are very, very subtle. So I'm just going to do a brow powder. This is the Illamasqua Brow Cake. I love this. And I'm going to use an eyelash curler, which I rarely do. This one was, I think it was Betsy Johnson or something. I forget, it was something goofy, and I found it at Marshall's. And L'Oreal Voluminous in Carbon Black. Sorry. Someone told me once that when I did that, they thought their computer acted up. That was my phone. I apologize. Let me just turn that off. I love the effect of this mascara. It's very inexpensive, and I think I really feel like it's the best in the market. Q-tip to clean up the speckles. Okay. Now I have a lip trick I want to show you. I'm sure you've seen it before, but you never know. I'm just going to kind of dab this off, the lip plumper. And then I'm going to take the Boots concealer again on the back of my hand, and I'm going to cancel my lips out some. And I am going to use a pencil today. This is one I really, really like. This is the CoverGirl Seduce pencil. It's the Lip Perfection. It's very, very nude. Then I pulled out Viva Glam 2 from MAC, because I thought it was sort of a cooler tone nude. Okay, and then I'm going to top that with a gloss. I think, I haven't actually thought about which gloss. I think I'm going to use this one. This is from Makeup Forever. It's S12 Lab Shine. This is really pretty. And that is the look of the day. Now, I'm not sure what I think of this foundation yet. I already feel like it needs to be blotted, which doesn't bode well for the rest of the day. But I'll let you know. I'll give you an update on that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful and fun. And let me know if you have any requests. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.